Hi, good morning, my students. How are you doing? Today we are going to start grammar, present perfect. So it's not a new lesson. I think we have already seen this. So before to start, let's come back to simple present, present continuous, and simple past. So simple presents, we can really conjugate. Let's take verb work as an example. We can say I work, he works, she works, it works, we work, you work, they work. So when we use simple present, we use simple present in order to refer to routines, to express routines. What do you mean by routines? Routines are repeated activities, okay? Things that are repeated every day, every week, every year, every month, every moment, okay? So present continuous, the form of present continuous, we can say I'm working, you are working, he is working, she is working, okay? So present continuous, we have subjects, verb to be, the main verb, this is the verb, and ing. All right. So present perfect is an action that is happening now, the time of speaking now. So for instance, me, what I am doing now, I am explaining the lesson now. Okay. We can say now, for the moment, in this moment. Simple past. Simple past is an action that happened in the past and finished. It is finished in the past. Okay. So we have in the past two types of verbs. We have regular and irregular verbs. Verb to work is regular. We can say I work, worked, I worked. Verb to meet, in the past we say verb I meet. And verb to bring, we can say I brought. So now let's talk about present perfects. I have worked. This is, look, what do we have here? We have subject, auxiliary of verb to have, and the past participle of verb to work. You can say I have worked, you have worked, he has worked, she has worked, it has worked, we have worked, you have worked, they have worked. Okay, so now let's talk about the form. Verb to present perfect, we have the auxiliary, that's l'auxiliaire. So we can write have or has plus past participle of the basic verb or the main verb. So for instance, look, I have worked, this is the auxiliary, and this is the past participle of the main verb, right? So here we have some examples. I have played football. So this is auxiliary of verb to have, and this is the past participle of the main verb, which is verb to play, right? And here you have gone to school. This is auxiliary. This is past participle of the main verb. What is the main verb here? Verb to go, right? So function, what do you mean by function? Function, we mean by function, which means the uses, which means what does it express? Present perfect is an action that happened in the past. So it is an action that happened in the past. Which means happened in the past, which means started in the past and has a result in the present, right? Or the time is not known or is not important. What do you mean by this? So in order to explain this, let's come back to the past, simple past. So simple past is an action that happened in this time and finished here in the past. But present perfect is an action that happened in the past, but we don't know the time, or it is not important, but it has a relation to the present, okay? Past plus simple present, right? This is present perfect. So I'm repeating again, present perfect is an action that happened in the past, but still has a relation to the present. For instance, you can say, I have worked, or I have played. I have played, which means I still have the ball in my hand, okay? Or I'm still wearing my jersey, my t-shirt. I was playing when I was playing, okay? So please, now we can practice some exercise concerning this point, and thank you, goodbye. We will meet again.